Okay, we're gonna go into the UK vibes because I'm gonna be talking about a subject right about here, which is going to be there. So, guys, do check us out. This is Roger Moore here from AffintyXtra. We're here to celebrate gospel music of black origin. On top of that, guys, we're here to just celebrate conversation that helps for us as a people to kind of wake up. And I kind of like, you know, in a week, this is myself here on the Lift Show. Do check us out. This will be played back on YouTube channel. Do subscribe and do all the like, keep your business out there. But I'm going to talk about something which is on a weekly basis. I kind of try and talk about topical subjects, but you know, on the edge you have conversation. But this is about Roger saying what Roger, you know what I mean, opinion about a situation anyway. So, but in the background, we've got a bit of UK vibes on there still, yeah. But something that we don't do in the UK, which I believe, which is a problem within, especially specifically the Afro-Caribbean community, is that we don't like documenting. We don't like putting numbers down. We do not like to put stats together. We do not like want people to know our business. Yeah, it's none of your business. So that's why we don't talk certain things or say certain things. But having that mindset, guys, we've gone in a cycle, so we haven't really progressed from when we came to this country in the 50s and 60s. You might say, no, Roger, some of us has come. Yes, some of us, but as a community, our young black boys are still in the same bottom of the pile. So if you're thinking, Roger, what are you going on like this for? What's that got to do with Black Lives and Music? Black Lives and Music, do check them out here on Instagram, BLIM. And that is bim.org.uk. /change is the survey that they're doing. Now you guys go, okay, why is it so important to do a survey? The fact of the matter is, I am now seeing the guys that were above me who went out there, did such great pieces of work musically in the UK, and they've got nothing to show for it. We've been blocked by a system that only took from us. And now we have hundreds of stupidly talented musicians and singers who have very little to show for their talent. Now, they've faced a lot of stuff, there's tough stuff. So why are we going to do, after this COVID life settles down and things, we go back to doing music, why are we going back to do the same thing if it wasn't working in the first place? The moment that we close down, when it comes down to COVID, the moment that we stopped, everybody went hungry in the musical world, in that community. We had no pot, we had no storehouse. So to you know, I had a conversation with Premier Gospel about this as well. You know, I'm part of the GMIA board, and we're talking about, you know, passionate things about, you know, why we're partnering with organizations outside of this gospel community. The right to show is that we have impacted the world from a UK gospel music. When I was a youth going to concerts, the same guys, the same peers I can just chill out with, we're playing with artists like Beyonce, Prince, Usher, all these top show, all these guys we were involved with, from BVs to be even producing like some Simply Red and all these guys, but nobody knows. And what have we got to show for it? So what happens now is that everyone's hitting music like, say, they invented music in the UK, and I'm afraid it's been done before, but because we've come about this from individual perspective, we need to come collectively. And the only reason why we can get some clout here is if we put the information together to have the stats of how many people have put into music in the UK. And there's a whole load of us that are just sitting on there now, I'm afraid to say, in the 50s and 60s, thinking that this is irrelevant. Please, guys, everyone who's inputted into the music industry, whether it's secular or gospel, need to fill out this survey. It is real important, because the reality show is that we have but chat. We just love talk. You know what I'm saying? And I only can talk from an Afro-Caribbean perspective in this area, because I see my African colleagues function different. And people might think, oh, Roger, you're baiting people out. I'm just telling you what I see, what I've seen. You know, end of the day still, yeah, we just want to just take care of ourselves. And we just want to move forward and look after our own business. But we keep looking after ourselves, we're not taking care of the next generation. And I'm seeing the next generation that I'm mentoring right now are struggling with mental health issues, are struggling with utilizing their creativity. They shouldn't struggle. We've gone through that already. 30, 40 years ago. But yet we're still going through it right to this day because nobody wants to set up things properly. We need to come together, we need to infiltrate, we need to have evidence of our skill, because the reality show is that without black music wouldn't be as successful as it is, and that is a fact. And it's not about blackwashing everything. It's a fact. It's a numerical fact. But the problem is we have no facts when it comes to the UK. We only have facts when it comes to American music. So for me, guys, in the UK, guys, jump on this survey, talk your experience. It's only 15 minutes of your time to do this survey. You may think it's so little, but if we can get as many people in the survey as we can start to infiltrate the system as black people. Have you ever wondered why we don't have many black signed choirs, black signed singers, black signed rappers to major labels? Because they don't see our input, they don't see what we do. We're invisible. But sorry, our keyboardists in church are helping to produce beats for like Stormzy, writing for Stormzy. Our singers are writing there for Sam Smith, doing the BVs for him. Sorry if I'm hitting some personal cause for some people, but the reality show is that what have we got to show for this? Things have to change, guys. So guys, it's important for the next stage, our generation, to unite now as black people, not to burn down the system. We're not going to be interested in riots. It's about to effectively pull together, to educate, to elevate ourselves, and to help people understand our experience and to get the relevant investment. But when we're back in this position, if we are economically, as creatively, due to COVID, you never know, something else may come along, we are ready and we have resources and we can mobilize well because we set up properly as a community. I would best describe black music as amazing bricks, no mortar, and that's us. Full stop. You know what I'm saying? Now, guys, you may agree, disagree, love what I say, whatever this, or hate what I say, whatever. But the reality show is the situation is this: we had great people in the 80s and 90s doing some great music, making impact in the UK, in the reggae scene, in the gospel UK scene, doing amazing stuff. And now Book Pocket now. How we get there? How on earth we get there? There's many reasons and many theories, but the key thing is, guys, how we're going to change. Yo, hit the survey up and really get connect and to sign up to Black Lives in Music. Hit up GMIA because we're here to try and be that motor specifically for the gospel music community, and to partner with BLM, Black Lives in Music. And we're gonna get people triggered on that one, BLM. Because there was the Christians them anyway. So, but anyway, but primarily for myself, it's about laying foundation for the generation and the generation to come, and for the people, for the next generation, for our grandchildren, to do this thing, and for us as black people to, for one time, come together. Yo, this is what you hear on AffintyXtra. We're here to be extra, and this is Don't Be. I think that's an appropriate track.